Welcome again. It's round 11 this time around. We're in the Hungaroring in Hungary. Driving for a new team, McLaren. I said goodbye to the Toro Rosso in the previous race. And we're now on the, what is often called the Monaco with runoff areas. Which is maybe true, but we'll see how we can do. Easily into Q3, as you can see. I have the current best time by a very small margin, so I set out to try and improve that margin. Into the first sector, I'm up on my own time by less than a tenth, but any improvement is well versed. My teammate is also on the track, as you can see, so he's made it into Q3 as well. Attacking the curves quite well. Car feels quite nice, and compared to the Toro Rosso, this car, there's a difference of night and day. Not quite perfect, not with no Mercedes, but it's very, there you go, a very good middle sector, very smooth, very sexy, I should say. And we are 3 tenths up, almost 4 tenths up on my own time. So it looks like I can secure a pole position, which would be my second pole position in a row, as you can tell, since I got the pole position last time out in Germany, because of some AI weirdness. There you go, 4 tenths quicker than my previous laps, 6 tenths quicker than Lewis Hamilton in second place. Is it enough though? Can they improve that gap? It makes you wonder if they can. We're gonna see that very shortly. There you go, 1:23.687. No, they can't. Still 6 tenths. That's quite a difference. So the McLaren on pole, and then 9th only for Jensen. So he's 2 seconds slower than me. Usually I'm like a second quicker than I was than Vern. So I can go push significantly more with this car than I could in the Toro Rosso, obviously, because yeah, there's a lot more traction, there's a lot more grip and everything. So there you have it, 2 pole positions in a row for 2 different employees. So now let's see if I can actually continue onwards and maybe go for a race win. Into the seat. Now this track is pretty tire wear heavy, generally speaking. So let's hope I can, push and maybe do 2 option stints and a prime. There you go, slotting by the grid. Rosberg 3rd, Lewis 2nd, Alonso 4th, Vettel 5th, Ricciardo 6th, Kimi, Bottas, Button, Perez, Hülkenberg, and then Kiffy had out-qualifying teammate Vern, so Vern, even with his new teammate, is getting beat again. So he's getting his ass handed to him by rookies. Poor guy. And everybody else. Maldonado is a bit of the odd one out there in 19th, behind Bianchi. So this is the tire strategy. I'm, dubbing a little bit. I was hoping I could see which tire I'm gonna pick. Maybe I was going in a lap earlier, maybe pulling a lap longer, but in the end I decided to reset it and just go with the default. See if I can make it. If I have to stop early, I can maybe switch to 2 prime stints if necessary, but the primes do not even last that much longer than the options do. So here we are. Glorious pole position this time. It's a dry race, so I should be looking much better to get a good result, maybe even the win, but those Mercs will be quick for sure. Engineer saying new steam. So if they want me to finish first after getting that pole position, so they're not mincing words about it. I have a decent start. Alonso, of course, gone like a rocket. Going left a bit too much, braking early, but I'm smoothed through the corner, and I'm out of the first corner in P1. Which is exactly what I need to do. Now I need to see if I actually have the pace in this car to pull away from the people behind me. I have in my memory that these races tend to go pretty long, but since it's dry, maybe this race went on by pretty quickly, and actually recorded this race straight after the Hungaroring race, since I sort of needed to feel a little bit better after that disaster of a race. If you haven't seen that one, just go watch it. It's what made me decide to quit Toro so early and just go to a better car. I later taking it a little bit easy still, like using lower gears than I would on lower fuels. There you go, going fourth. Run a bit wide on the apex there, but it's not too bad. 1.4 seconds ahead at the start of Sector 3. And now at least I have a car that sounds like a sexy Mercedes engine. A little bit of twitch coming onto the straight, and a 1:31 and a 3:45 is the opening lap. 1.674 seconds behind is Lewis Hamilton, with Ricciardo in third, Vettel in fourth. It means Rosberg dropped back a little bit. You can see my teammate hasn't done well either. Look how far he's still in the twisty bit there, so he definitely dropped back. I'm not in anywhere near the top 10, I reckon, at this point of the race. So, lap 2 is at the fastest lap at 1:26.328. Tyre is still good, pulling away from Lewis. So I have the pace to win this. Oh, a little twitch, but I keep it in check. So nothing else much happened. Slowly edged out the gap, then dropped a little bit as the tyre wear set in, but I got 4.1 seconds ahead of Lewis Hamilton as I head for the pit. Ooh, not the smoothest of pit entry, getting a bit of the grass, but trying to get us early on the throttle. Just see if we can get an extra 10 to make sure I don't get held up in the pit lane. So here was actually sort of, yeah, crossing my fingers, hoping I wouldn't be waiting. Nope, a nice smooth stop, 3.7 seconds. Seems I've stopped the lap before, seeing how far back he is. How far do I drop back? Seems I won't be in the lead of every lap of the race. There comes Nico Rosberg. I'm gonna sneak in the side. Cheeky, but Rosberg is only in fifth and he still needs to pit. So here we go, a little bit later on after my pit stop. Much more grip, of course, on these new tyres, even though he's running on options. Perez has no chance. I just slide through the corner, no contact, so a very nice aggressive pass. And I'm back up. So after that lap though, I'm back into P1. Of course, Ricciardo is now second, Vettel is third, and Hamilton is in fourth. And well, Nico Rosberg actually sets the fastest lap. And Ricciardo did well to slow up the field. He and me were on the same tyres. Vettel was on the options, and I think Lewis Hamilton was also on the prime tyres. There you go, there's Lewis in fourth. So I slightly improved my fastest lap time, and then snoop a little bit off again, so the pace again is good, and I actually improved it a little bit more and more as the time went along. There's Chilton slowing down on a very dangerous point. There's Maldonado going out the way a little bit better. You can see their fastest lap time is now 1:27.1. This will not be a fast lap, as I sort of have to evade there. Sure, Bianchi, who's holding up the Lotus probably a little bit. So, but if we survive those two, then comes this guy. God damn, Gutierrez AI. Ugh, dangerous. Decide to go to lean mix. Save a bit extra field. Not that I need to, but yeah, I usually did on the last lap as well, since tyre wear was a bit of a problem. On lap 25, I went on a lap longer. That's why I'm going very slow, because you can see a little bit in the mini-map, the orange dot, that is my teammate who's also in the box. And I'm trying not to get held up. He's leaving now. No, still a bit too early. Do I have to wait extra very long? No, I don't. It's okay, that's good. That's... in hindsight, that wasn't the best plan I've had, but yeah, going one lap longer, I was trying to ease the stint a little bit, because I knew these option tyres, having them run 11 laps was going to be dodgy, since the 10 laps on the one tyre was already quite a feat. Yep, a little bit of awkward movements there. And there is a guy coming out of the pits. That's Gutierrez again. To go around the outside, no problem. And here we go, lap 28, fastest lap of the race so far, 1:24.552. So, in 6.7 seconds is the gap to Vettel. I gained quite a bit. And then these guys coming in, back Michael Hülkenberg slowing down, not too much. I go wide a few corners later. Still somehow sending a purple sector. Then there's this Button doing this. Like, what the heck is he doing? Make some weird movements to try and avoid contact. And then Grosjean decides to park it on the apex. And then tries to accelerate me again. And oh boy, it's all a bit messy. Button tries to take advantage there, as you can see in the mirrors. Can he pass Grosjean? Yes, he does. He's passed him, and he's actually following me quite nicely. Here's Sutil in 12. He slows down, not too much trouble for him. And you can see in the minimap as well, the Button has caught up with Sutil. So it would be nice if you pass him. This is the final lap already of the race. He's pretty much in control. He's already driving a little bit easier. 13 seconds is the gap. Ricardo has already caught up to him now, because Ricardo is now on the option tyres, of course, but passing here for the AI is very difficult. Even with the superior grip, straights are very short. Easy into third. Not really in a hurry to get anywhere. I mean, I can lose 13 seconds in the lap. Still, just even a little bit of throttle. Tires are hurting. Sun has the clouds have gotten a bit of cover going on here, but just make make sure the tires need to work harder, because the truck temperature will drop. A second slower than my previous lap. It's all fine. Easy on the throttle. Gently through the next couple of corners. Just bring it home, do not park it into the wall. That's all I need to do to bring on my first win in this season. Of course, in a much better car. There you go. Pole position, fastest lap, and the win. First win of the season for me. Would not have been able to do it in the Toro Rosso, that's for sure. 12 seconds, the gap to Vettel. Nico Rosberg only in 5th, and Lewis Hamilton is gone from the top 10. Kvyat, actually Jean-Eric, look at that, Jean-Eric's got his first point. What a guy. Edging out his teammate, who's in 11th. Because Jensen is only in 13th, Nico is only in 14th. Those two are usually higher up, so they got lucky, I guess. But, you know, it's part of racing. So no problem there. Lewis Hamilton is DNF, so that's not good. So that means he's gonna be 10 points down on Rosberg in the standings. There you have it, because they were equal last time. Vettel is exactly 50 points behind Rosberg in 3rd, then it's Ricciardo in 4th, myself in 6th. So I wonder if I can make it into the top 5. I've got quite a point deficit to really reach the top 3, I reckon, but top 5 should be possible. Alonso is not too far up. And now for a different team, of course. Now looking at McLaren Mercedes in 5th. Toro Rosso is in 7th with 54 points. 53 of them were all mine. So they should be happy. So thank you for watching this race. A very, very good race. I do not recall the AI being that slow here, actually. So, always that's the massive difference in car that I have under me now. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully, you're going to see a lot more of these for the remainder of the season. Get some excellent results and maybe move up even higher to glory. Maybe join the Merc team and be absolutely dominant. See you guys next time. Bye bye.